In connection to Indian geography, already we have discussed some aspects in exactly about the hill ranges and mountain peaks, and now we'll discuss regarding the plains that are part of India's physical geography. So in that connection, we'll discuss first about the Sindh plains. So in exactly all these, like the Sindh plains, Punjab plains, Ganga plains, Bihar plains, Bengal delta, Assam plains, western plains, so almost the northern plains of Indian physical geography is divided into 7 parts. So the northern plains first division is considered as Sindh plains. These plains lie to the west of the Indus and are mainly formed of Bhangra. The northern portion is a clay pad desert. The southern portion is sandy to loamy, and the eastern portion is typically deltic, gradually merging with the mud west of the Rann of Kutch. In this section, Dhura or the remnants of former river courses in long, narrow depressions in the surface of recent alluvial deposits. Dhanda are the alkaline lakes along some of these dry courses, such as Eastern Nara. Now we'll discuss the second one, that is the Punjab plains. The most spectacular feature in this section is the Panch Dwarfs. The depositional forces operating over time have united these dwarfs into a homogeneous morphological entity. These dwarfs have maintained their identity ever since the first Aryan settlements. Beds are the Khaddar plains in Punjab section liable to flooding but agriculturally valuable. Dhaya are the heavily golden bluffs 3 meters or more high and flanking the Khaddar plains. These alluvial features have shown remarkable regularity through Pakistani and Indian Punjab. A network of narrow streams has caused intensive erosion in northern part adjoining the Shivaliks, leading to enormous gulling. These streams are called chaos. The mass of sand deposited by chaos is arranged and rearranged after every flood. Stream banks are so unstable that their beds shift continuously. Roots are particularly prominent in Hoshiarpur district of Punjab. And now we'll discuss about the Ganga plains. These plains can be divided into 3 distinct cultural geographical divisions: Ganga, Jamuna, Doab, Awadh plains, and Mithila plains. The Bhangar upland along the Jamuna and Chambal river courses are broken into ravines or gullies. These have given rise to an intricate maze of gullies and ravines or badlands in these areas. Our plains, terai, and ore deposits are other striking features of this section. Holes at the intervening slopes, which are quite pronounced between old Bhangars, uplands and young lower Khaddar plains. And now we'll discuss about the Bihar plains. And these Bihar plains are the cones and intercones found prominently. The gradient of the Ganga river becomes quite low here, and as a result, this zone is prone to frequent flooding. And now we'll discuss about the Bengal Delta. It consists of old and new, mud and marsh. The delta is actually a detrital plains characterized by areas of deposition. Para delta is the plain characterized by coercion. It forms the Ganga, Brahmaputra, Doab in the north and Piedmont plain between Hooghly River and the Peninsular block in the west. Towards the east, the delta merges into the plains of Surma Valley and Meghna River. And now we'll discuss the fourth northern plain, that is the Assam plains. This section extends from Dhubri to Sadia for about 640 kilometers with the average width of 100 kilometers. It is chiefly made of detrital terraces of the Brahmaputra river and its tributaries. And finally, the seventh division of northern plains is the western plains. So, these mainly extended over the Rajasthan desert and the Rann of Kutch. Yes, action of wind predominates over that of water. This area was under sea from Primo Carboniferous to Pleistocene eras. The main geographical features include the shifting sand dunes, Rann and Rohi, or the fertile plains west of Aravallis, for instance, Ganga plain and the Godavari plain. This area is dotted with salt lakes such as Sambar Lake, Kochman Lake, Didwan Lake, Digana Lake, Paspadra Lake, etc. And now we'll go to another portion of India's physical geography, and that is relating to the Peninsular Plateau. So, the very Peninsular Plateau is also divided into 10 different kinds. Of the first one is relating to the Aravallis. So, the Peninsular Plateau is a geographical and physiological division covers the whole of the peninsula, forming an irregular triangle. A convex base joins the Delhi Ridge and the Rajmahal Hills with Kanyakumari, forming the apex. The outlying projections are represented by the Aravallis, Rajmahal Hills, and the Kathiawar Plains and Shillong Plateau. A part of the northern flank lies buried under alluvial deposits of varying thickness. So, the vast portion of Peninsular Plateau is the Aravallis. These relict mountain ranges lie to the northwest of Peninsular Plateau. These mountains are deeply worn down and eroded, running in a northeast to southwest axis and forming discontinuous ridges between Delhi and Gujarat. The main hills lie in Rajasthan with an imposing relief south of Ajmer, but to the northwest of Jaipur they fan out in a series of low ridges towards Haryana. The rivers in Aravalli uplands include Mahi, Loni, Jojri, Bandi, Sukri. As such rivers, the Aravallis have some spectacular passages through the hills such as there are Pipli Ghat, Diwar, and Deshri. And now we'll go to the second part or division of physiological geography of India, and that is the Bundelkhand. So, lying east of the Aravallis, this dissected upland is an outcome of intensive erosion of niches and quarterized. Its rugged character is illustrated by a series of hummocky hills and quarterized dikes offering natural sites for water storage. And now we'll go to the third division, that is the Malwa region. So, drained by the upper Chambal and Betwa rivers, this plateau is an important center of human agglomeration, as it is intercept between the generally inhospitable Aravallis and Bundelkhand in a sixth country. And now we'll go to the Vindhyas, another physiological division of the Peninsular Plateau. So, this range form the great segment between Narmada and Son values created by the respective rivers. And now we'll discuss the fifth division, that is the Chhot Nagpur Plateau, east of the Son River. This plateau rises to culminate in Hazaribagh Plateau, a little above 1,000 meters high. The plateau consists of several erosion surfaces which are a little above 600 meters high. Rajmahal, Orhat, and Delmas, Sarhal, Lava Hills, while Damodar, Subarnarekha, and South Koel are the main rivers of Chhot Nagpur Plateau. And now we'll discuss about the Shillong Plateau. This is actually the continuation of the Deccan Plateau eastward with connecting rocks lying in an original trough. Underneath a thick mantle of alluvium deposited by the river Ganga and the Brahmaputra river and their tributaries, the Shillong Plateau is a highly dissected and forested tract consisting of Garo Hills, Cassie Hills, Jantia Hills, and the Barrel Hills, descending steeply into Sorma Valley. The northern outliers are represented by the Mikri and Ringma Hills, and the next one, that is the Deccan Plateau. This division is an elevated tableland consisting of horizontal lava beds deposited during the last phase of volcanic eruption. The plateau generally has a homogeneous relief sloping towards east and southeast. The Deccan Plateau is further divided into a number of well-defined units such as the Vidarbha Plain, Upper Godavari Basin, Bhima Basin, etc. Ajanta and Balghat ranges are more tabular uplands than hills. The Satpura and the Meghal hills lie on the northern flank, while the Kathiawar Peninsula is the western outland of the Deccan Plateau. And now we'll discuss about the eighth one, and that is the Karnataka Plateau. Composed mainly of gneisses and schist, the Karnataka Plateau has a general elevation of 400 to 800 meters in north and 900 to 1100 meters in the south. Broadly, two main subdivisions, Mallad and Maidan, can be identified. Malwa is the western thickly forested highland with a series of hills and ranges, the highest of them being the Babudon group. Madan is the rolling plateau surface of generally low relief The difference is reflected more significantly in their human geography. And now we'll go to the next division, that is the Western Ghats. So, this dominates the Deccan and Karnataka Plateau topography and are also known as the Sadris. The Western Ghats stretch uninterruptedly to the southern tip of the peninsula and have a general altitude of 900 to 1100 meter, but occasionally rise to 1600 meter or more. Major peaks in the Konkan length include Kalsuvai, Salar, Mahabaleshwar Hills. The Western Ghats exhibit a sudden change in their physical appearance and structure near Goa, where a highly dissected relief of lava rocks is replaced by smoothly rounded hills, granites, gneisses. Yet the Ghats dip to 900 meter and rise once again in Nilgiri Hills and near farther south. The remarkable continuity of the Ghats is broken by the Palghat Gap, an abandoned valley of an old river, and the Senkota Gap. Important peaks south of Kurg in Karnataka are Kudremukh, Pushpagiri, and Brahmagiri. The southern tip is dominated by the trough of the Anamalai Hill, the Parley Hill, and the Kadam Hills, and also the Anamalai Hills, which is the highest peak in South India and is the nodal point from where the three sister ranges radiate, Periyar, and